आगे बढ़ेंगे, जानकारी दे दें कि आरबीआई के नए गवर्नर संजय मल्होत्रा की अगुवाई में पहली बैठक और आरबीआई गवर्नर संजय मल्होत्रा ने एक बड़ा ऐलान किया। सीधा रुख वही का, मुंबई से अहम तस्वीरें।
ग्रोथ इन फिक्स्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट, continued buoyancy in services export will support growth. Global headwinds, however, continue to impact uncertainty to the outlook and pose downward risks. Taking all these factors into consideration, the RBI has estimated that real GDP growth for the next year to be at about 6.7%. with Q1 at 6.7%, Q2 at 7%, Q3 at 6.5%, and Q4 too at 6.5%. The risks are evenly balanced. Coming now to inflation, headline inflation after moving above the upper tolerance band in October has since registered a sequential moderation in November and December, standing at 5.2% now. Going ahead, food inflation pressures, absent any supply side shocks, should see a significant softening due to good Kharif production, winter easing as we witness every year in the vegetable prices, and a favorable Rabi crop prospect. Core inflation is expected to rise but remain moderate. Rising uncertainty in global financial markets, coupled with continuing volatility in energy prices and adverse weather events, presents upside risks to the inflation trajectory. Taking all these factors into consideration, CPI inflation for the current financial year is projected at 4.8%, with Q4, the current quarter, at 4.4%. Assuming a normal monsoon, CPI inflation for the financial year 2025-26 next year is projected at 4.2%, with Q1 at 4.5%, Q2 at 4%, Q3 at 3.8%, and Q4 at 4.2%. The risks are evenly balanced. I will now come to the external sector. The India's current account deficit moderated from 1.3% of GDP in Q2 of last year to 1.2% in Q2 of this year, 24-25. According to the World Bank, India, with an estimated inflow of $129.1 billion US, continues to remain the largest recipient of remittances globally last calendar year 2024. The current account deficit for this year is expected to remain well within the sustainable level. As on 31st January this year, I may inform you, India's foreign exchange reserves stood at 630 plus billion US. This provides us an import cover of more than 10 months. Overall, India's external sector remains resilient as key indicators stay robust. I would like to mention over here, and especially because there has been commentary in the media about the Reserve Bank's exchange policy. Well, the Reserve Bank's exchange rate policy over the years has remained very, very consistent.
तो चलिए आगे भी जानकारी आपको देंगे, आरबीआई किस तरीके से आपको राहत देता नजर आ रहा है, लेकिन